Good work.
The order's available. Okay, well, we will be going to the craftsman. We will be going that way. I mean, are we going to... That's 480 again. My God, how much room do we have? Stuff in the shared lock. Oh, that's what the exclamation mark means. We don't want the armor plates. Lost chiralium gauge for some reason. Okay, so we have about 500 kilos worth of space. About. And that's going to quickly empty. Okay, claim these. 400 kilos worth of space. So we can't take that one, the urgent one. But I can take some of the others. That's got an hour to get there. Like, there's no chance it takes us an hour to get there. We're not going that way just yet, though. Like, there's no chance that it takes us an hour. An hour's loads of time.
This particular type of armor can provide full body protection. It can be worn on the shoulders and legs, and the more pieces you equip, the greater the cumulative effect. However, it requires power to function, so don't let your batteries run dry.
Okay, full armor protection, but we're not really going into lethal enemy territory, so, you know... Okay, so we have 2 spaces left to steal from this other supply
Order
thing.
assigned. Delivery parameters updated.
And an hour. You know, an hour is infinite time. There's no way it takes us more than an hour to get there. Okay, maybe you feel better by adding more stuff to the cupids. Okay, let's steal supplies from here. Chiralium and ceramics. Claim nothing. Nobody has donated anything. Maybe there's stuff in the claim cargo. Okay, somebody's lost cargo and some ceramics. I mean, I'll take a blood bag as well. Okay. It counts. It might have been less stuff than I thought there was going to be, but it all adds up. Okay, I mean, the car is getting a little rusty, but it should survive a trip through Timefall territory. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's go deliver this. Let's not run over the sands. Portals of freelance personnel. Okay. It's a little hairy. Okay. Now this one that they're hiding under here, you know, they try to hide it with this bridge. Like, you know, what is the point of this bridge? It's just to be trolls. We might be able to finish this off, you know. Okay, now the scariest part is we don't have BB coming through here, so I don't know how it's going to react to the BTs. Ceramics. I mean, we need to give him more ceramics than it needs. And then we can actually finish this road. Okay. Question is, what's going to happen? Because it's... the other bit of road goes through enemy territory. don't know if we want to actually use the road itself to go through this way. But it's there. For better or worse, it helps going up the mountain. Just, you know, going backwards. I think that the other bit that it connects to the other way is not good. Okay, it stops here, which is before it, you know, this bit of road is, like, questionable. Very questionable. Unless it somehow misses and goes all the way around the BT territory. It might skirt around here. In which case, that would be fine, you know. But as it exists for the moment, it's very questionable. Okay, so when we come through this always, BB gets a little concerned. And the fact that we don't have BB makes me concerned. There's actually an auto paver right there as well. Okay, now we've detected that on the map. Like, these auto pavers are very interesting. Okay, we can still see those. We want to very carefully. Yes, we know that there's those. Okay, so it's still gonna, like, momentarily cut the car out. We don't want to get too close. No, we need to watch our line. It's a rebuild to use by someone else. Okay, that's a lot of likes. Okay, I mean, this seems fine. Okay, now we can see the path, so we just follow the path, and this path is always fine. There's actually a lot of chiralium crystals there. Well, I mean, obviously there's going to be, it's in the rain, but, you know, we're not going to stop and get them. Resins. Like, this would have really been the best way for the road to go, honestly. Because it avoids all of the actual BTs and it just connects straight to this rather than going a dangerous way. This is very much the smarter way. That's gotta be... Okay, it's sandalwood. I was gonna say that's gotta be a lot of chiralium crystals if it's that big of a thing, but it's not. It's just sandalwood. Okay. It really shouldn't still be raining. I'm concerned that it is still raining out here. Okay, make delivery. I have your aromatic coffee making and your special lunch. I'm surprised the underwear isn't for him. Unless, you know, we lost it. Because I think we lost a lot of cargo somehow.
Cargo's in mint condition.
How do you expect? It always is. But yeah, I think we deleted materials into neither. Okay, he doesn't have that many chiralium. He's got 46. If he's got anything, we'll come get it on the way back. You know, because we're going to have to come through here again, right?
Just so you know, I've put something. Go ahead and grab.
I really don't want any more hematic grenades. I really don't want them. You know, you're giving me too many, right? Equipment. Like, look at all these hematic grenades that we don't really care about. Ladders, PCCs, resins, smoke emitting decoys. Okay, how is my skeleton doing? It's not damaged at all. Okay, this is fine. We got way too much stuff. Where? Thomas Sutherland wants these. Okay. Right.
Seeing you in
Someone.
action. Keep it up, Sam.
I don't want your stuff.
Good work. New
New orders available. Okay, shared locker, claim all the lost cargo. Did we, like, put into a weird holding universe that now allows us to claim it? I think that's what happens. I think we might have placed it into a weird holding entity universe that exists in its own special realm. Okay, then materials. I mean, I need the metals. So much stuff. Jesus Christ. Okay. Private locker. Right, okay. Private locker. Lost cargo? That's lost cargo, those resins. Okay, I might give them to people because I actually don't care about that. Okay. Lost cargo. Jesus Christ, there's so much lost cargo. Make delivery. Deliver lost cargo. You know what? Like, I would like to make deliveries, but we don't have the room for it. There's not a lot that I can do about that, is there? I realise we need to go up the weather station within the hour. This is like 47 things. Like, just deliver it. Just deliver it all and entrust to other people. Okay. Right. Private locker. Okay. Not carrots. Old books. Blood bag ceramics. Into the car. Okay, we got room again. Because that was so much lost cargo. Okay, take on orders. We're not... Are we going to the engineer? Not really. There's a recovery, the famous mountain pens. There's a junk electrical components collection there. Okay, distro center. We're going in that direction. We're going to the weather station. It's fragile. Network facility repair equipment. Why do I feel like that's a nuclear bomb for some reason? Okay, we'll take these for now. And then, you know, we've got some, like, collection missions as well. Okay, perfect. Why is there stuff on my back?
Order assigned.
I'm sorry, but I told him to shove everything into the car. Why is there stuff on his back? This is fine. Whatever. I see. Tools? These things have their own supplies. Whatever. We can do it from inside the structure as well. Okay, claim materials. What have you got that we can steal? It's got stuff. And I shouldn't take it the big way. I should take it like this way. Okay. And again, we're going to take the metals as well. Even though we maybe don't have the room for them. We're taking a lot. You have reached the limits of the number of items that can be claimed at once. Okay. And what is that limit? Okay. Offload. It's a lot of stuff. Shared locker. Claim. Someone's lost cargo. Loads into the vehicle. Offloads the excess. Okay, we also want the metals. Offload. Okay, right. What have you got on your back? You have these. Okay. Offloads. The side. Okay. This is perfectly fine. I mean, they're not entirely in the way. Offload your stuff here. You do not have the required materials for the underwear order. Okay, we're gonna go dump stuff. And not run it over. Says. Okay, we have fragile stuff on board. Okay, there's a road thing somewhere down here. Like, that auto paver's surely finished, right? We do not have time to be messing about with this, you know, Sam. Resin. Medication. Painkillers. Painkillers. Okay, there's a million painkillers. The lost cargo, the metals, ceramics. Okay. We'll think about things later, whatever. And I don't know why he's carrying, like, something on him. Okay, that one goes into... Okay, that one actually goes the way that we need. Okay. Did we drop off any cargo that we actually need? Ceramics, ceramics, metals, ceramics, 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 metals, ceramics. Okay, that's even more metals. High performance underwear. Right, okay. We kind of want the high performance underwear and things. So, you know. Right. High performance underwear. High performance underwear. High performance underwear. I'm gonna take my gun. Okay. Right. Okay, so we need to make 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 120, right. Offload these. Load into vehicle. Okay. This'll do, and then we can head out. We'll be back for all of this metal and things, and I'm sure it won't just vanish into nowhere. If it does, you know, people will recycle it and use it. Yeah, I'm trying very hard not to crush the supplies. Okay. Right, there's a post box. Right, we follow the road down and we're going up the mountain once we get there. Right, so we're going all the way to the distro center first, I think. And yes, I know we should have probably stored all of that in the private lockers, but whatever. That's not the right way, Sam. this 1 hour time constraint mission that you have. It helps if you go in the right direction. No longer power grids. Okay, and again, you know, I think we took fragile loads, but he's very careless. Okay, I'm sure that we're going to stay within the distance before it poofs. Copium. I'm sure that we're not going to exceed the distance for that. It's absolutely going to exceed the distance for that. It always does. You know, the distances of these things is nothing, and it's going to be like, all of this stuff is now eligible for delivery by other people. You know, someone nice might deliver them. Maybe. I'm picking up other people's metals and not delivering and just using in stuff. They might be nice. But we've spotted other things that we can go loot. And, you know, we can go loot them for other metals and supplies. And I'm sure that we'll get to do it. Okay, there's way more loading screens now than there were before. What is this? What's going on? No, it was seamless and smooth before. I guess as we've unlocked more of the map, it's now longer. Or is it loading because it's deleting all of the stuff that we just dumped on the floor? And it's like, yeah, that's all gone now. Let's get it redistributed to other worlds. A million other worlds have now got all of your metals and things. I swear. Okay, we didn't run it over. It's a miracle. Okay, we're gonna go up this mountain eventually. Right, we got stuff to drop off here, which is at least going to lighten our load a bit. And then help out. And then, you know, too far from cargo. I knew it. Like, it was literally nowhere. We were not far at all. I should have shoved it all in the thing. Then wave goodbye to all of those materials. You're never getting them back. People will make use of it. Partial delivery possible. 2 of 5. Whatever, we don't need all 5. I don't know what happens to the others.
So you made it. Wow. I bet your body's aching after carrying all that.
No, but my heart is from losing all of those supplies. That would have been really good. I bet that's why the 1,000 metals are like outside of them all the time. Like, it's probably all the other people that are like doing exactly the same thing, and instead it's just like, yeah. You know, you made the same mistake. All those stupid painkillers, like, you know, a million of those were just like filling my entire truck. Yeah, it's a little damaged. Deal with it. Long range truck level 3. Some more bandwidth, some more colors. Okay, you've got supplies now. Which, okay. Yeah, we didn't find them ones, I don't care. You can live without those books. And some lost cargo. You just have to deal with it. Very hard. Well, it wasn't that hard other than the fact that it did, you know, screw us out of stuff. The heaviest cargo can't prevent you from delivering it on time. Delivery volume grade 40.
Oh yeah, I got something for you.
What is it? It's a star, probably. It is! Star number 3. Okay.
No shame in taking a break from time.
We don't need breaks.
Good work. New.
A delivery of a blood bag. I really don't want to go to the Timefall farm. Okay, we're going to the weather station. We're going to the weather station. Another 144 kilos. Okay. Well. Shove them in my truck. I mean, my truck is getting a little rusty, but again, you know, we'll deal with that in time. Look at how much shit that was. That was like 800 kilos of nonsense. And if we didn't have to do with that, I would have had all those metals and all of those stuff for the roads. Just stupid. Stupid stuff. Okay, clay materials. Need the chiralium. Taking it all. You actually have a lot of metals and ceramics. Okay. Claim them all. Into the vehicle. Okay. We have one slot left. All this medication as well. Okay. Shared locker, claim cargo. Lost cargo. That's a lot of lost cargo. That's way more than we can take. Tempted to take some of this stuff. Materials. I need the metal. Okay. Gotta offload them. I'm just gonna farm the likes. Lost cargo. Highbound Springs. Okay. Right. Make delivery. Deliver lost cargo. And all of these. Just because they're all on the floor.
Everything all right, sir? I gotta hand it to you.
Okay. Enjoy! Somebody helped us get the Highbound Springs. We get all of these likes. And again, I might take them with me, but, you know, you just made it awkward with this stupidly big load that we gotta take, so... It's all about these stupidly big loads, right? I'll take a break from time to time, but we've only just, you know...
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Now... There is Timefall on the way. Okay, the chiralium medication. And it is a lot of medication that we got that we need to take up there. There is Timefall on the way. And rain. And I don't know if there's a good way of getting this car up there. But we head out. Carefree. Okay, so that is how we usually get up there. That is Timefall territory. You know what? If we come in it from this side, it might actually be safe. Because we don't have BB. But we do have... It's all rain. That does not help us assess the okay, I see connections. Okay. Again, you know, we're pretty much doing this all on our own on this one. Okay. Because we need to get up there with our car and without BB. Okay, ceramics. This is such a waste. Like, it has to be already full. Okay, whatever. You know what, we might be able to just make it. We're making this entire road ourselves. Whatever. This entire road is getting completed and we're doing it ourselves. Excess materials are lost. It's not on the network, but at least it's done. And we have rebuilt this entire road ourselves. Massive waste. but it is done. Okay, that takes us over there. And presumably, the roads would be free from DTs. That's a bridge. Okay, we've got 50 minutes left. And it is raining. Now, worryingly, the road wants to go directly up. And there is... No, it doesn't. It wants to go left. There is no directly up. But there is a road over here. And a postbox. And a happy sign. Okay. Maybe this will be almost done. It is, kind of. Okay. There's a chance that we can just finish this road off and then it'll take us up the mountain. Potentially. It's a slim chance. Especially considering we don't have enough ceramics. But we can finish off every other aspect of it. Okay, so if somebody gets the rest of the ceramics, that will help up. Unfortunately for us, for now, we are still in the rain. Still in the rainfall. But if we come up this way, and then up the mountain here... I have to assume... Okay, there's another road here. You know, I have to assume that these ways avoid the BTs. Okay, you build roads. You only need chiralium crystals, so you can have those. Okay. And that's all that I have to give you. Okay, our truck is again getting ruined in the rain. Right, so we are going this way and then up and around. There's BTs. There are BTs, but they're in the distance. Okay, we've got a bridge. You know what? I think this is the safe way. Chiralium gauge? Is that just underneath the bridge? Well, we're not getting that, are we? Special alloys? I don't care. It seems safe enough. I think we found the safe way around the BTs without BB. Okay, yeah, there's chiralium crystals there, don't care. Okay. This stuff's getting delivered within the area. No problem. I know that this is like a bit of a horrible mountain to drive up, but you know, once there are roads, I'm sure that there will be no issues. And you know, maybe we should have got a mountain bike. That's probably way easier to... I hate that. You know, it's like, hey, you just click jump. Now he speeds off 600 miles an hour, which is not what you were doing at all. Because, you know, hey, you landed, sort of, and yeah, that means you speed off at high speeds to your death. Which we didn't do. You know, when I was trying to navigate the bike off of that one cliff very carefully and cautiously, he decided to floor it and go flying entirely off, which was not what I told him to do. Okay, this truck is due for the repair for certain. I know that I've just gone a very interesting way, but it takes us to the road, which is like less Rocky. Okay, get out of this rain. Do you even have a repair station? I don't know if this one does. Whether it does or not, we've made it. You know what? I don't think it does. Okay, 15 minutes. It took a longer time than I thought, but we made it. This truck is very much worth the wear. Okay, you have all these deliveries. Was one of these the time-based one? Urgent and fragile. Okay, we have some fragile stuff as well. I was not being careful with that.
Thanks for coming. It means a lot.
You're welcome.
But seriously, what's your secret? And don't tell me it's tender love and care. I mean, there's not even one single scratch. That's incredible.
Okay, the urgent delivery has got no damage, of course. God damn all of these millions of things. A million medications. Okay, 60 minutes. Easy. That's right. Okay, floating carrier level 2. Evolution, Death Strand under fear of dying. Okay, you've increased the facility. You've got supplies I can steal. Metals, undamaged. Okay. Ceramics. Again, I would love to use those on the road, but they were heavy. Undamaged. And they've got into your supplies. Okay, the metals were full. And the ceramics. Maybe I should have claimed them before I gave them to you. Because you've overfilled your ceramics. I can't help but notice. Okay, the fragile stuff was undamaged, considering. Yeah, why couldn't you increase the bandwidth before you put all that stuff in? Because, you know, I could have min-maxed. Food rations, okay. Perfect. You know, about all of that stuff that you just shoved in. I'm going to be stealing a lot of that now. That's a lot of likes.
Here, I got you something.
Is it
Consider it
a
an
star?
expression of my gratitude.
Oh. Interesting. Backpack accessory, the weather talisman.
Here's to you, Sam. Don't ever give up.
Don't ever give up. What does that do for us?
New order.
I don't think we're going to the Timefall farm. Right, South Lake Knot City. I'll take stuff of that. There's a collection thing, and then some ceramic. I'm not taking those. Okay, let's take these. Delivered 700 items of cargo. That's a lot of cargo that we delivered. Okay, all into the vehicle. Okay, that's not in the worst condition. Let's face it. And we've got quite a bit of space left, actually.
Order assigned.
Okay. Shared locker. Claim cargo. Lost cargo. Metals. Dispatched media. Okay, let's load all those onto the vehicle. So the dispatched media is probably coming here, right? Take delivery. Dispatched media. Okay. Film director, Lake Knot City, Distro Center. I mean, we're going at least to that one. The others, you know, someone else can handle them. We don't need to. Okay, now let me take all your supplies, because I need the stuff for the roads. I'm sure that we have space in our car for it.
Here's to you, Sam.
Let's face it, we know that we don't have space in all the roads for this. Okay, so clay materials. I need all of your chiralium crystal. I'll leave you one. That's a lot of metal. You know, metal's not the one that we've been struggling with though, right? Ceramics, give me absolutely all of those. I just don't think we have enough room for all these metals, so give me like 7. Okay, all into the vehicle. Okay, I mean, there's still room. There's lost cargo in our private locker. Why is there lost cargo in our private locker here? I mean, I guess I left it at some point to not take to the Timefall farm. Okay, now I'm not going all the way to the Timefall farm, and the stupid thing is it's going to offload all of this out of my vehicle. But, you know, this thing is not going through that weather again without breaking down. And I know that there's a thing. Is that the thing? Right, chiralium, I need to steal it. There's a thing at the bottom of here that we can shove the car in to fix it. Now, it would be nice if there was just the option, just fix my car. Hello, Kahani Graphic. How are you? Rather than, oh, deposit the car into the terminal and then take it out again. Ah, but you've offloaded all your stuff into a private locker. And now you have to take it all back out again. Because it's a pain. I'm good, how are you? I'm just very concerned that you're going to ask stupid things, and I don't want to deal with that. You know, so don't ask. Okay.
Storing vehicle.
I don't stream every day, no. Boom, 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 boom. Now we need to retrieve our car. I don't have the materials for stuff. Sam, what? Get on with it. Okay, get my car back out the locker. Newly repaired. Like, it would just be easier if there was just a repair option. I will keep it up. Newly repaired, and also floating. Also floating. Okay, private locker. Give me everything back out of the private locker. Actually, I don't care about those floating things. Oh, lots of metals. Okay. Yeah, we did actually just add this. I was going to say, now, when did we add all of these? We just literally stole them out of that last machine. That's actually way more metals than we actually took out. We only took 7 out, so I think we actually left some stuff in here earlier as well. And 1 million ceramics. Why don't you take these in small amounts? Yeah, but it's wasteful. But it's easier than doing 600 things that I know. Okay, loads into the vehicle. Okay, filled up entirely. So there was more stuff in there than there was before. Ceramics. Ceramics. Okay. Offload. Shame I can't put that straight into the private locker. What is going on? I've just got 1 million messages on my chat. I'm not buying stuff, so, you know, don't bother trying to sell me stuff. I'm good with my stuff that I've got. I don't need new logos or anything, but, you know, thank you for the offer. Don't go joining my Discord and DMing people. You know, I'm getting 6 million of these a day, and I'm fed up of all the constant offers. I am good. You know, if you could write on my forehead, I do not need any of this shit, I would write it on my forehead. So, you know. I get that it's the Wild West out there, and apparently, you know, such a highly competitive thing, because 6 million people constantly asking. But no, I'm good. I do not need to buy any of this stuff. Thank you. I don't need it. But, you know, if, you know, it's the same thing. I could ask you, you know, if you use your Twitch Prime sub on a channel lately, because if every single one of you that comes in here trying to sell all your services actually used your Twitch Prime on me, I would have a lot of subs. But, you know, I don't go, hey, give me your Twitch Prime, do I? You know, I'm not being a papega. But if you would like to, you know, it's more than welcome to. It might encourage me to, you know, take you over the 6 million other people that want me to go buy their logos and AI generated, literally all very much the same looking banners and logos and all that other shit that just looks boring and generic and the same that every single one of you that comes trying to sell your shit has. So, you know. I have no plans or needs to buy right now. And, you know, if I could automate it so that I didn't have to deal with that, that would be amazing. But, yeah, like, you know, you come in and try to immediately sell all your services all the time, all of the various graphic designers. I don't need that. I'm not looking for that. And I don't, you know, if I asked all of you to subscribe with your Twitch Prime to me, not that none of you ever would. And it doesn't cost you a penny to use your Twitch Prime. And you get a free subscription and it helps support the channel. So, you know, you can give Jeff Bezos the money by keeping your Twitch Prime and not using it on a sub, or you can use it on a small streamer like me, where it would be very appreciated. They're already gone. Just don't come in here asking to sell your services. It's like, it's the dumbest shit. First thing I'm gonna do, hey, do you need me to sell you my generic shit that looks exactly the same and looks shit? No thanks. I'm good. I've got my own stuff that I've made myself that is original and looks more interesting than generic shits that everyone looks exactly the same. Okay, I need ceramics. Okay, we're gonna finish the roads, and I should click it so that it has multiple. We get a finished road. Done. Yeah, there's a little excessive materials and maybe a little excessively mad, but I'm sick of all of the same artists, constant artists trying to sell their emotes and things that all look exactly the same, but are probably all exactly the same person. I'm sick of it. You know, it's the new, would you like to buy followers? It's at least that as bots and you can block them. And these are probably bots as well. They're probably like AI bots that listen, and that's the new generation of annoyingness then, isn't it? So they actually listen to your stream and like respond to you. Now, which way is the way? That way, right? Yes, okay. These roads are getting rebuilt. One road at a time. But they're the worst. Like, you know, it's non-stop. And then they join your Discord and they just start DMing everyone. And it's like, no, get lost. No one wants you. Bye. Leave us alone. It all looks the same generic shit. Nobody's buying your shit. And there's a reason. Nobody wants it. And nobody wants to be harassed during their stream to buy it. Especially the way that, not this one, but the last one was like demanding that I respond to them during the stream, and it's just like complete harassment. Okay. Can we finish this without using the 640? We can. That's another road complete! Excess materials are lost. We didn't use up too many. Let's do this. Okay, so more and more roads are being rebuilt, and that's the path up to the mountain, like, nicely solved now. No longer will we have to suffer horrible routes. We have just a nice little drive up to the mountain. People are using our roads. Rightly so. Okay, and then we continue our journey. Back over the river. And yes, there might be PTs sort of near the area, but you know, we got this solved with the roads. No problem. And this one that was off the grid, we rebuilt entirely on our own. Okay, now we've got one long continuous road, all for that little tiny corner that is off the grid. Nice little roads. I actually don't know where we're delivering our stuff. I'm just like more concerned with rebuilding the roads perhaps than actually delivering the stuff. It ain't the same without you, kids. Well,
Beginning scan.
error 403.
Verifying ID.
I'll be found. It's not a 404 error. It's failed to load, right? It's not unfound, it's just page failed to load. I don't know the error numbers exactly. Just 404 is the well-known one. And they probably think they're being clever by like 403, ha ha ha. It's not 404, but you know, it's still an actual error code for something. I don't think they got that. Okay, let's return all of this cargo.
So you made it.
Easy.
Looks good as new. My hat's off.
Like this endless road that we've been rebuilding. Good as new. I wonder how many things we actually have to deliver until we get BB back. Okay. I mean, you got some stuff, but not worth grabbing really, is it? Okay. Have all of your stuff. Well, take it. Take forever. All photographs of lost cargo. Okay. That lost cargo has been lost in that locker for a long time. A long time, like almost a month now, probably. Okay, we're taking a break. Well, we're not taking a break.
New order.
New orders available. I mean, if we're going to the Craftsman way, we're not going to the Timefall Farm. I really should go to the junk dealer at some point. I might just go to Lake Knot City, you know? We already have some recovery stuff. Okay, this is a lot of cargo, actually. Heavy loads. It's a lot of heavy loads. I'm sure these will fit in the car. I'm sure they will. You know what? Okay, they all fit in the car just about. Just about. That's all that matters. As long as we can drive off with the stuff.
Order assigned.
You know, part of me considered, what if I left it in my car and took a different car out? It would be the same as leaving on, or it'd still get deleted. Okay. By connecting up nearby facilities with the Cupids.